Welcome everyone to our English text class.
Morning, students. Today we will read a humorous, laughable chapter number 1 of Unit 1 of our English textbook, The Conjurer's Revenge by Stephen Leacock. Children, we know that conjurer is the master of magic show who uses manual dexterity or craftiness using hands and illusion. He gives a perfect finish to each and every trick which makes or marks his career as a magician. Children, as this whole unit is on laughter, this chapter will also make you laugh like anything, as how the conjurer gets upset with the mischievous man in the audience whose comments severely damages the show, and then what happens. Let's read and enjoy the chapter. The story begins. Ladies and gentlemen, said the conjurer, having shown you that the cloth is absolutely empty, I will proceed to take from it a bowl of goldfish. Bibido, bobido, boo, sham, ham, forash. Presto follows the bowl of goldfish. Lo and behold, the audience got impressed, but a mischievous man sitting in the audience whispered the golden words. He had it up his sleeve, which meant that whatever things the magician was showing in his tricks were hidden up his sleeve. Children, till now the conjurer was unaware of the quick man's intentions. My next trick, said the conjurer, is the famous Hindustani rings. You will notice that the rings are apparently separate, said the conjurer, but at a blow they all join. Abracadabra, sham, ham, forash, clang, clang, clang. The audience was really impressed, but the general buzz of amazement was swiped away by the same dialogue of the quick man. He has it up in his sleeve. Now, children, the conjurer's brow was clouded, which means that he started getting upset as he sensed that something was wrong in the audience. I will now, he continued, show the most amusing trick by which I am unable to take any number of eggs from a hat. Will some gentleman kindly lend me his hat? Ah, thank you, presto. The conjurer extracted 17 eggs from the hat, but the quick man whispered, he has a hen up his sleeve. The egg trick was destroyed. Now, children, is it possible to have a bowl of fish, so many rings, and a hen up the conjurer's sleeve? The reputation of conjurer was rapidly sinking below zero. At the close of the evening, he made a final effort. Ladies and gentlemen, he said, I will present to you, in conclusion, the famous Japanese trick. And now, children, comes the twist in the story. The conjurer decided to take a revenge. He made a final attempt to woo the audience. He called the last trick his Japanese trick and asked the man his belongings one by one. First of all, the conjurer asked the quick man's watch and smashed it with sledgehammer Next, he punched holes into his handkerchief, danced on his quickman's silk hat, burnt his shirt collar, and lastly smashed his spectacles. Now, the quick man had thought that his this was also one of the tricks of his, and he will give him back all his things intact. But this was not a trick, as conjurer had actually damaged the quick man's things to teach him a lesson. There was a burst of laughter among the spectators, and everyone was convinced that the conjurer was genuine, and there were some tricks that were not up his sleeve. They understood that the quick man's claims were absurd because the conjurer was using different tricks, and he could not have everything up his sleeve every time. The quick man learnt his lesson that never spoil anyone's reputation. Children, I hope you must have enjoyed this lesson. Stay connected, stay protected.